We were fortunate enough to meet Angel Roman, who was part of the coalition, and he had this really great story and really great information about why it was important, the substance prevention program was important to our school. We had been working already a lot around social emotional learning, and one of the biggest concerns were always the prevention.
I think what got us into the school was offering an array of services. You know, different schools have different needs, and just kind of like throwing out a cocktail at them and telling them, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this, kind of like allows them to pick something, and you could come and deliver, and then once you deliver, you could hopefully build a good relationship, or kind of like depending on that success, or the people behind that success, you know, it can kind of like open the doors for you to come into the school, right?
I think that in order to get the buy-in of schools, it's very important that you do some homework and that you do know the school and you know the background of the school, you know who the leader is, the instructional leader is, that you know the community that you're coming to serve in, that any area that might help you, whether it be data, whether it be just statistics in terms of whatever it is that you're bringing to the table. In this case, it was substance prevention. What data are you going to bring to me that says that my community needs this or that my students need this? It's not only about the cost, which of course is influential for especially for a Chicago public school, but it's about the being able to make it something that's really going to fit into my school, into our school, into our community, and that it not only is going to focus on students, but it'll provide you support for parents and for outside community, and that it brings the vision both of the school it connects it with the vision of whatever the entity is.
The coalition just really wanted the school to feel like it belonged in that coalition, like it was an essential component to the coalition, you know? So, I mean, I would say that open line of communication and then the deliverable. I mean, if you say you're gonna be there at a certain time, be there. I mean, you know, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. And even open it up for some challenges. And I think that builds great relationship because it shows the passion that you have for the work you're doing. It shows that you really want this relationship to be strong, that you're committed to that partnership and that relationship. And it also shows, I think, far beyond, and probably one of the most important things, that you really care about the kids in the community. We were able to build a working relationship with the local school through persistence. I mean, you know, you got to find out what are the emails, what are the phone numbers, where the school is located. You have to come out. You have to show your face. I mean, you can't build a relationship on an email, you know? I mean, you could talk, but someone wants to see a face, you know?
I think that the traits for a strong partnership begin with trust and collaboration. When you establish that trust, that relationship, it's essential. And once you have that, everything just comes together. Another piece that I think is really important is the communication. The fact that Rincon and with the representation with Angel Roman took the time to make phone calls, to send emails, to set invitations, to set up meetings, it was essential. Because as a principal, I have 1,200 students in this school, and I have to deal with so many different issues that once I entrust my students or the education of my students, in this case it was the substance prevention, to an entity, I need to know that that person is going to continue the communication. Another piece is the community piece. It was really important to me that not only was he addressing my students, but that they were very focused on my community as well. And my community meaning my parents and even the community outside of that. Rincon and all their members came in, and they were ready to speak to anyone. My security guard, he spoke to my clerks, he spoke to my assistant principals, my teachers, anyone that actually passed him by knew about Rincon and the coalition and what their purpose was. And the parents started coming to me. The parents from outside would tell me, oh, we met this really nice man outside. He was talking about how he can bring all these programs. The parents want it. So just communicating and connecting with the community, I think that's essential. So some of the benefits that I've seen in our school throughout this partnership that we've built with Rincon and the coalition has been around the school climate. It has been around parents feeling a little stronger in terms of the knowledge that they have, students that are ready to speak up to how to say no to drugs and how to say no to certain things that are being offered to them, but also how to say yes to me, how to say yes to believing in themselves.
When you have youth and kids that are drug-free, you have a healthy community, you have healthy families, and above all, you have a child that's going to be able to thrive and become who he truly desires to be.